In the world of skiing, freestyle has come to denote something uniquely American. The word itself, broken up, free, and style, convey the kind of self-expression that Americans pride themselves in. In skiing, it translates to the artistry of the aerialist, the floating grace of acro, and the explosiveness of mogul skiing. It's no surprise then that the USA has dominated this sport as it has no other. Here in Breckenridge, Colorado, it's the champions versus the rest of the world.
We have a clear course down there now. Can't really tell.
30 seconds. We're waiting for the
The snow is falling hard here in Breckenridge, Colorado. Welcome to ESPN's coverage of the Freestyle Classic, freestyle skiing. Ahead in the program, we've got the men's moguls and the aerial competition, but we'll begin things with the women's moguls. Tim Singer along with Mark Smalley Park, our first competitor, 1994 Olympic silver medalist Liz McIntyre.
There you go.
Tim, you know, after a banner season in the Olympics, she came back to the championship and unfortunately blew her knee out. So possibly a little tentative here. This is her first World Cup since February of last year. Right there, starting out with a nice double twister.
It's a type of sport where people could come back from knee injuries, but these athletes do it regularly.
Not only that, but you can see right there, she's having a tough time seeing. Good thing those wide mouths are out there. Very dynamic skier. Now there's a single day athlete, Tim. I think she would have done the double, but she's probably holding back just a little bit. Play it safe.
So the 1988 Dartmouth graduate is across the finish line. Liz McIntyre, the Olympic silver medalist, our first competitor here.
This is a great opportunity to see how her ski tips follow the contour of the moguls. Watch how the tips come down the backside at every single turn. So important to make ski to snow contact, enable her to control her speed all the way top to bottom.
Liz says her plan this year is to just get back on track for next year's World Championships. You see her score 22.86 as our opening skier. Now back to the top we go, ranked 7th in the world from Finland. This is Minna Karhu, actually a student at the University of Utah living in Salt Lake City.
The American University must be good to her, Tim. She's having a great season. Now keep in mind, here's what the judges are looking for. 25% of the score is based on the air that they do. That's the jumps like this right here. Nice double twister. Then 50% of the score turns that she's doing here in the middle of the course. Economy of motion, range of motion, good balance on her skis, what they want to see. And the final and only objective part is the speed, and that's the end of the run. And there's a nice jump, a twister spread. Another thing to keep in mind, both jumps do have to be different, as you saw right there in her run. Nicely done, good pass.
Across the finish line, that's Minna Karhu of Finland. We've still got plenty of more skiers to come here in Breckenridge, including Donna Weinbrecht, the most famous U.S. mogul skier ever. She was in second place after the eliminations. She's won 2 events in a row heading into this one, someone to watch out for. Later on, the men's competition, and a name not quite as familiar, Jonny Moseley, just 20 years old from California, but he also has a 2-event winning streak heading here to Breckenridge. As far as the conditions, well, as you can probably tell, it's cold. As you can see, it's snowing, but who am I to complain? If I complain too much, who knows, ESPN will probably send me to some golf tournament or a surfing event in Hawaii. We can't be having that, can we? Anyway, to tell us a little bit more about the conditions and how it affects this event, let's go to my partner, Mark Smalley.
That's right, Tim. I am your partner. Don't you dare forget that when those tickets come in for Hawaii, because I want to be on the plane with you. But right now, let's get back to business. Last night here in Breckenridge, they had 6 to 8 inches of snow, and they're expecting up to 18 inches today. But in a lot of ways, that's an advantage. Why? Because it softens things up a little bit in the course, allows the athletes to go a little bit faster and ski a little bit more aggressively. The disadvantage is the visibility. The gray skies, the snow falling down makes it hard to see. So what they do here is they take the pine boughs, pull them off the trees around here and spread them all over the course, and it gives the athletes a much better perception of the depth of the moguls. So all in all, I think we're going to see a great competition here with some good fast skiing and some big jumps. And as Tim said, don't forget about those Americans, both Jonny Moseley and Donna Weinbrecht, going for a three-peat.
All right, Park, and the score is in for Minna Karhu, a 23.04 that moves her ahead of Liz McIntyre and into first place. When we return to Breckenridge, the Scandinavian skiers continue. Norway's Karl located at the World Cup skiing on ESPN. The Freestyle Classic at Breckenridge is being brought to you by the Spree prepaid calling card from Sprint, available at participating retail outlets nationwide. And by Visa, it's everywhere you want to be. Park Smalley standing by with USA skier Liz McIntyre.
Lizzie, obviously the big question, you came off the best season of your life last year, and fortunately you hurt your knee, had full knee reconstruction, but how difficult is it to come back, not only physically, but mentally after knee reconstruction?
Well, you know, the mental part wasn't so bad. The physical part just took time. But what really, you have to retrain your reflexes. I spent the last 6 months protecting this, and when it's a split-second unconscious decision, your body reacts to protect rather than to go. So that's what kind of takes the time to retrain.
Are you happy with your skiing?
Yeah, I'm really happy where I am right now. Of course, this is my favorite course, and I've been second on it for I don't know how many times. Kind of like to be first here sometime, but you know, I'm real happy where I am right now.
Great to have you back.
Thanks, Park.
Great show with Liz McIntyre in the top 10 in her first event back from injury. Next up, now on course, Kari Tra of Norway.
You heard Liz talk about reflexes. Nice reflexes right there, Tim, with Twister Shred. We're saying you have to remember just to react when it comes to motor skiing. You have to be hard and you have to get tough, and when competition happens, you just get out there and go for feel.
With the single death of Mark Villeroy in the skis, perhaps even ski Elise Honestad, the Norwegian who retired the Olympic gold medalist. And the score, Sam, it's a good one. 23.98 for the Norwegian. That puts her into first place for the time being.
23.04. That'll move Liz
Part of the
McIntyre down to second place at
I think that's kind of where she
22.86.
went out over Liz McIntyre.
Well, we're down to our final three competitors. No doubt the three best in the world. Here's the defending world champion from France, 23-year-old Candice Gilles.
Candace off to a great start this year with a couple of wins, and what she does really well is her aerials. And if she all goes well, Tim, you should see the double daffy here at the bottom. Nice cross happening there on top. Now it's time to buckle down and get into those turns.
Gilles has been on the French national team since 1988 when she was just 16 years old. Very aggressive skier.
She keeps a very tight package, knees together, feet go down just underneath her. And there it is, Tim, a double daffy, nicely done. A little spread there on the landing, cost her a couple of tenths as she hit the ground. Overall, a good, strong performance.
Good, strong season for Gilles. Her worst performance so far this year has been in third place. She has a victory and 2 seconds as well.
Let's take another look at the bottom jump. You see that double daffy. She's got a great takeoff. It's almost like a double split in the air. But here's where the problem lies. Just a little bit of a bobble there. Legs split apart the landing. That's the other part that cost her the jump.
And that is Donna
Turn scores,
Weinbrecht.
though, 13.7 on the turns, a total score of 24.29. Gilles moves into the lead, assures herself of another medal. Here's the Golden Girl from West Milford, New Jersey, Donna Weinbrecht. In her 38 career wins, that ranks 4th all-time in the history of this sport.
And when it comes to competitive skiing, Tim, I don't think anybody does it better. She has such a keen ability to focus on the task at hand, and always get the job done.
Ready?
She loves this course, so we should see some good things.
She's won here 6 out of the last 7 years.
And it is a nice twister spread. She's dragging on. So light on her feet, but yet so powerful.
1992 Olympic gold medalist Gerber. She might retire this year, but of course she's back, and she has won 2 consecutive events.
A nice big single spread on top. A little top heavy on that landing, but overall this run is going to be one to beat. Good, strong skiing.
Sometimes not the greatest jumper, sometimes not the fastest skier, but she puts it all together better than anyone.
She's got the best package out there, too. She's on. She is tough to beat. Taking a look at the top jump here. She comes in. She's got her eyes focused right on that jump. Hips up over the balls of feet. Good, strong takeoff. And a good execution on a twister spreading. As we look at her turns here, she's got some great range of motion. Knees coming up underneath her. Heels staying right square in her hips. Good center position.
Weinbrecht with a 24.54 by a quarter of a point has better Candice Gilles. She moves into the lead on the edge of victory park with just 1 skier remaining. And at the top, it's the veteran from Germany, Tatjana Mittermeier.
Now, these two have kind of been battling back and forth all year. Tim. As a matter of fact, they both do identical runs as far as the jump goes. Tatiana does the twister spread on top and the spread on the bottom. So it's really going to come down to we should see the twister spread on top. And there it is. McIntyre does so well. She's a great jumper. And this is where Weinbrecht really takes over. Her turns are so strong. And Tatiana, you can see the knees tight together, but the feet just slightly apart. And that's the difference right there. That's when it comes to scores. If she nails this from the bottom, it may be a close call. And she does a great spread eagle there.
Well, this is going to be close.
Oh, Timmy, a little bobble right there. A little bobble there at the bottom. And that just may have caused the race.
That may have crossed it, as you see Donna Weinbrecht showing her sportsmanship, putting at the bottom, but we don't know yet who the winner is. Weinbrecht or that woman there, Tatiana McIntyre.
Take a look at this bottom jump again. It's a spread eagle, and it is done so well, such great symmetry as she skis into it. But the problem here is she gets back onto her skis. Sometimes what happens, they think it's all done with that bottom jump, so relax a little bit, and she takes a quick bobble there and gets beat up some. And unfortunately, I think that's going to put her in the competition.
Weinbrecht score, and you see a 23.33. McIntyre falls to fourth place, and for the third week in a row, Donna Weinbrecht has won the women's moguls competition. Weinbrecht ahead of Candace Young. How about Liz McIntyre? Great showing in the first event there. Sixth place.
I can't do this every week.
Donna.
I'm getting old. I'm getting scared of nerves.
Well, you started off a little rocky this year, but obviously you're back on track. 3 wins in a row. Why the big changes?
Well, it's amazing. I guess I don't realize how much it took out of you all those years. I think when I was younger, I was up to seize it all the time, and now I'm finding out how much energy it really takes. Again.
Well, Breckenridge has always been one of your favorite spots. Was the visibility a problem today?
You would think it would be, but once you sink in, and I knew the course so well, that you just kind of let it go on autopilot and just let the knees come up and, keep a good balance. So it was all right.
Congratulations on your three-peat.
Thanks a lot, Far. 3 feet.
You're right. Good job.
The USA men have been making regular trips to the podium this season, and Troy Benson and the Americans taking the hill. Back here in Breckenridge, Colorado at the Freestyle Classic, Donna Weinbrecht has already captured the women's moguls. We're now set for the men's moguls event, and a lot of great American skiers, including Troy Benson, who earlier this year had his first ever World Cup victory and is the subject of our Visa skier profile. Moseley Classic, New York. The USA again made history. The first time the American men had ever swept the medals in men's moguls. Troy Benson having his best year ever.
I knew coming into this season that we were going to be able to do stuff like that. Everybody was skiing so well, and our training was going so well. I knew everybody had the ability, and we just were able to do it, and nothing like doing it on home turf. We've all evolved, we've all had the experience now, and as a team we're stronger, and I think it helped to get Cooper in there. Of course, we got Jeff Good back. The two of them work really well together, and so it's been really awesome for us.
The everyday skier bobbing down the mogul course can be fun. The athlete taking on the best in the world, it's hard work.
I work hard. I haven't always had the natural talent that some of the other guys have had, and I've had to work hard. And so I've just gotten used to that, and that's what's gotten me where I am, I think.
sure you're on the balls of your feet, rolling into it.
Okay.
Comes out here, he does his business, and then when he's off the hill, he's loose, he's a team member, and I think he's a leader of our team.
As part of Visa's continuing support of amateur athletics, Visa is proud to donate $1,000 to the U.S. ski team on behalf of Troy Benson. 25 years old from Evergreen, Colorado, he was the top American finisher at the 1994 Olympics with an 8th place.
Ready? 180.
One of the things I like about Troy is his turns.
3,
He has a very
2,
dynamic
1,
turn. He snaps his skis on the back, up. That's impressive for the judges. So the lays get a little bit flat right now. Tim, some clouds are moved in. Nice double twister spreading on triple up right at the top jump. This is what I'm talking about. Economy of motion. The judges are looking for right here, sitting quietly. Everybody is. The lower body's doing all the work. Just like a couple of pistons. Good stuff. Now, trouble on that jump. He's slightly off axis right there as far as I can see. But an overall performance.
American Jim Moran is leading the World Cup standings. He will not be taking part in the finals here. 2 other Americans ahead, but the score for Benson is disappointing. 23.71 may not be competitive today.
26.19. There we go. Sammy Mustard.
Interesting score too, Tim, because that was a great run. I'm kind of surprised with the judges.
From France, 22-year-old Laurent Niol,
3,
a young skier from the Savoie region that produced Olympic champion Edgar Gros-Perron.
And several others along the way, Tim. The French have always been a dominating force in Brooklyn. And as you can see right there, a helicopter with an iron cross, a little trouble on the landing, but a big call on that top jump. That was a late getting flat. Guys really almost have to put on autopilot nearby field. No problem with that right there. That was an excellent triple maneuver. Double twister spread eagle. Great separation.
Niol is ranked 10th in the world, but has taken the French reins with the retirement of Gros-Perron and top French skier Olivia Cott out with an injury.
We saw both singles and doubles in the women's competition, but the men's here, they're stepping it up a bit. We've seen lots of triples. By separation, I mean that right there. You saw both the twisters from side to side. Into the spread eagle. That was great execution. And from there on, he doesn't skip a beat, staying nice and tight all the way to the finish line. Good stuff.
Best ever finish for Niol is 7th place. He could do better today in Breckenridge. His score of 26.60 that moves him into the lead. We go back to the top, and Mark Moseley, no doubt the surprise of the World Cup season. 20-year-old Californian Jonny Moseley.
One thing to keep in mind, Tim, there's something about competitive skiing and the level of confidence, and that's what Johnny's really got right now. You know, you work hard with an athlete for most of their career, trying to pick apart little physical attributes and stuff they have, trying to make the changes. But all of a sudden, you give them confidence to go with that instruction, and everything starts to break through. That's what's happening to Johnny right now. Nice jump, iron cross into a Cossack, big call.
That was the top jump, but Moseley told me earlier he's been having trouble with the bottom there all week long. In fact, he missed it in training today.
Exactly what I'm talking about with confidence. Competition comes out, and so does Jonny Moseley. Great jump.
No mess up this time. Jonny Moseley already with 2 victories heading into Breckenridge's moved up once again at the bottom with a beautiful run.
Performance here at Breckenridge.
Such a great strong pop. Iron cross with a tips cross in front, back into a split Cossack position. A lot of movement out there. It's done well. Now watch this from the backside. Double twister. Skis from one side, back to 90 the other way, into a spread eagle.
By just 5 points, Jonny Moseley losing the lead.
Johnny boy, obviously you've won 2 in a row. You had to have a little bit of pressure, probably put on by yourself for this 3rd event. You said you had some difficulty earlier on with that bottom jump, but it all worked out.
Definitely, it all came together for me. I felt a lot of pressure on myself, and I've had some problems on the course this week. And you play a lot of head games when everyone's looking to you. And I was just so happy to do exactly what I wanted to do. And, you know, it's rough qualifying 4th, but if I can hang on to the lead, I'd just be ecstatic.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, the victory is not his yet. We're still skiers with a 26.65 lead. Moseley advanced his first straight event. We'll find out if there are 2 more skiers who can come in the Pro skiers remain. Alex Wilson of the USA getting ready. He's just 21 years old, but Donna Moseley is watching and wondering if old man his third straight event. Now Wilson, originally from Buffalo, New York, now out of Breckenridge. Team Breck.
Lock in
Seems
now.
like
Ready?
a skier fares well.
He sure does. 10% for skiing at home. You know, Alex has had kind of a tough year. It's his first year in the Pro Cup. No toughness there. The nice double twister spread. He has really come back with a lot of expectations from all around all stuff, and he's taken to the limit right now. Such a great jump on the twisters earlier. Those were long past 90 degrees.
Just about everything on the North American circuit, and he falls down in elation as he ready to challenge the rest of the senior tour.
As Jonny Moseley is at the top,
One of
and the
Alex's strong
judges
points
giving
was
us the
aerials. He has
time
some great
score
power
now.
in his takeoff. He has the opportunity to get all three maneuvers in. Has to get that double twister
Remember, that's
spread.
only part of the equation.
Key that
Jonny
point,
Moseley
feet
is
back
on
underneath
top
him,
at
knees underneath your chest,
25.65.
and head for the
And in our
second jump.
dance, we are
Well, I
down to
rode up
just
with the
two.
chairlift with him yesterday. Was so full of confidence. That score, 25.99, may not be good enough for a medal, but it should be a top 5 for Alex Wilson, his best finish ever. Jonny Moseley is still in first place. About these Americans.
Take a look right,
As I said, Tim, he gives so much confidence. What a great thing for a team situation. He blends over with all the individual skiers.
Wilson and Moseley wait at the bottom. Little skier gets set at the top. 21-year-old Stefan Rochon.
Another skier that's been skiing with a lot of confidence. Tim, we're very impressed with the skier over the last couple of years. He's got the entire package. Great turns, big jump, and he skis extremely fast. And that's what I'm talking about. Excellent double twister spread.
American Jonny Moseley is the leader at the bottom. This is the final skier.
But this are the turns I'm talking about. Great dynamics, good side-to-side action, feet staying right underneath him, and banging off a triple twister. Every one of those twisters past 90 degrees.
It's a clean run for the Canadian who is challenging the American as Steve Desovich, the Canadian coach, the former USA local skier, looks on. He is pleased with the
Jonny
result.
Moseley, 26.65.
And he should be, Tim. That was a terrific run, top to bottom.
Here is the time
26.65 is the score to beat.
24.69.
Love watching these turns. Feet stay
24.69.
right underneath him, skis from side to side, good upper
Will
lower
it
body
be an
separation.
American win
Comes
for
the bump and the rest of
21-year-old
these
Jonny
twisters.
Moseley?
Every one of them past 90
Where
degrees.
does
That
Rashawn
is
figure in?
Stefan Rochon at the bottom awaiting. The score needs to be at
For Stefan Rochon of
26.65.
Canada, 27.30.
When you heard it, 27.30, you just heard it. Now you see it, the reaction on the part of the young Canadian. He's taken a little thunder away from the Americans on their home snow here in Breckenridge, Colorado. Rochon takes the title, the 27.30 ahead of American Jonny Moseley. Alex Wilson, great showing as well, 5th place for the USA. Marks Wally standing by, Stefan Rochon.
All right, Stefan, this has been a long time coming. You've worked extremely hard. You've got to be really happy at this point.
Oh yeah, I am so much. Yeah, last week at the Owens Corning World Cup, I did a third. I was pretty excited about it, but I said, yeah, it's been 3 times I do a third, so I would like to have a silver or a gold. But today, it looked like everything I learned is just happened right there at a good time. Oh, wow, I'm so happy about it.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So a gold medal showing for the Canadian, but how about this guy next to me, Jonny Moseley, 2 gold medals and then a silver here. What kind of roll are you on?
It's a fast one, and it's just going to get better. I'm so psyched to be doing what I'm doing, and I would have loved to win it here, but I'll take a second, and I'm going to keep on the podium for the rest of the year and keep this roll going for the United States.
Congratulations on a great string you have going.
Thanks a lot.
That's Jonny Moseley. So a great showing by the Americans. Donna Weinbrecht, the gold medal, Jonny Moseley, the silver medal, and that closes the door here on the moguls. We'll see if the USA success continues. When we return on ESPN to Breckenridge, it's the aerial competition. Stay with us. Back here in Breckenridge, Colorado, time now for the aerial competition. Competitive field here, a lot of athletes figuring to vie for the gold medal, but one who doesn't expect to win gold is right behind me, Lena Cheryasova of Uzbekistan. Now, Lena used to be the best freestyle aerialist in the world. She won the gold medal in 1994 in Lillehammer. She was doing tricks that the other women could only imagine doing. However, the summer after those Olympic Games, a tragic accident. Lena knocked her head on a kicker during training. She was in a coma for 8 days. A lot of people didn't think she'd even make it through, let alone return to the sport. But she's back, and although her tricks are a lot simpler now, she's toned it down a bit. She's hitting those landings, and a lot of people say, give her a year or two, and Lena will be right back on top of the podium.
Canadian Veronica Brenner has won 3 out of 5 events this year and is leading up to the first round of jumping here in Breckenridge. American Nikki Stone, the defending world champion, currently in third place, very much within striking distance.
She really is doing a fantastic year last year. This year she hasn't quite jumped at the speed yet. It's just kind of pressure of being a champion. Weight's a little heavier.
Well, here is Cheryasova, 13th place after the first round, but I emphasize the point again and again. Amazing that she's back in the sport.
It really is. I think everybody involved is very excited to see her out here. This is some of the first competitions she's done all year. And that's a lay full or a single twisting double somersault.
Rough landing for Cheryasova. Always a big smile though at the finish. I don't know if we'll see it right now. She's hard on herself, but certainly is one of the best light competitors on the tour.
One thing she's still got, Tim, is a very strong take-up. It's a big part of aerials. And she falls out right there and does a full twist.
Then we're going to be moving right into the men's speed
here.
here.
She'll be back
Amy Kerr coming up with a third place at the moment, a point total of 116.39. Tracy Evans still up on top for the United States at 141.41.
As you mentioned, Tim, the total score there, that's very important aerials because both jumps must be different and both scores do count. On an individual basis, the judges look for 20% air, that's actually takeoff, height, and distance. 50% goes to form, that's how well they perform in the air, and the final 30% is for landing. And actually, in landing, 2 points for landing, and 1 point for how well they ski away from it.
And here's the woman who skied and jumped and scored better than anyone all year, Veronica Brenner.
And her jump, Tim, is a full, a double twisting, double somersault. And nicely done.
Beautiful jump. Brenner out of Ontario. She already has 3 wins this year in just 5 events.
On the top of our scoreboard now with 151.34.
Nice full form, good steering motion with the arms, eyes pick up the landing well before she touches the ground, and a good solid 2-point landing.
So to add to the lesson, the air score there and the landing 6.9 are added together, multiplied by the degree of difficulty, and a score of 88.04, total 173.01. Again, Veronica Brenner is in the lead. Out of Russia, this is Natalia Kurakova.
She's also chosen the full form, double twisting, double somersault. Very popular jump of the women. And a great jump in the air, but as you saw, some trouble with the landing. And once again, that's what they call the exit portion. The skier comes down, touches the ground. There's 1 point given by the judges as to how well they ski away from the landing itself. Take a little look.
You'll have number 132 at the top.
Double twisting, double. Now right here, you see the leg split, slows things down a little bit. Her arms come above her head. And on a 37-degree steepness landing, though, that is a 10th.
The 1992 World Olympic champion. She won at Breckenridge in 91. That was her first ever win. So she likes it here.
The Canadian still out in front. Here's Colette Brandt of Switzerland, certainly one of the most consistent aerialists over the past 10 years.
One of the things she does best, Tim, is perform execution. She's doing a single twisting double somersault. She usually does it with great. Oh, and that was a bad takeoff. Her knees buckled from the very beginning. She's got to be disappointed with that, because that rarely happens.
She's 16 points behind her for the World Cup standings, currently in second place, but she may not cash it.
Watch the takeoff. Knees bent from the very beginning. You've got to get yourself straight and strong and extended if you want to perform in the air. From that point on, almost like she just kind of gave up.
The 1992 Olympic gold medalist gets a 74.5 point behind 154 and change. That keeps her behind Veronica Brenner in second place with just 1 skier remaining from the USA. The defending world champ, the defending World Cup champion from Westborough, Massachusetts, Nikki Stone.
Lots of defending titles there, Tim, but not a single victory this year yet. She's going to do a full, and she is looking for one here in Breckenridge. somersault. And she picked that one. That would be a high-scoring jump.
She said she was not feeling confident today. She has very sore shins. You never know with the catch up.
is now moved up into second place at 154.54 for the Swiss. But it's Veronica Brenner on top. And right now, on the basis of great performances this morning, Tracy Evans of the U.S. is sitting in fifth, and Brenda Petzel of the U.S. is sitting in sixth position.
Total score 174.65.
Our
Nikki Stone
final
of the
jumper
United
for
States
the women
has
will be a
won her
full
first
coming
event
off
of
of
the
kicker
season.
number 3.
After 5 victories last year, she's back on top of the podium. Brenner finishes in second place to go along with her 3 victories this year. Colette Run ends up in third. Swallies with Nikki Stone.
Thanks, Timmy. Nikki, of course, 1995 world champion, has been a little bit of a rough road getting going this season, but this has got to be a great thrill to be back on top.
Yeah, it really is. Earlier this week, you could have found me on the hill crying. My shins hurt so badly, I could hardly train all week. And someone very special to me told me, you know, you do this because you love it, and go out there and love it, and that's what I did today, and it all came together.
We love watching you jump. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Back here at Breckenridge, Colorado, just moments ago during training, American Trace Worthington took a nasty spill. He's still lying down, being attended to. And Park, this is just the continuation of what has been a story developing over the past several weeks.
Well, you can see right here, Tim, as the ground comes into view, he's facing the wrong direction, actually uphill. And that is a tough way to go down. But he has had this problem recently, both in Lake Placid and in Deer Valley earlier. So I think psychologically he's having a tough time coming back from some of those tumbles and putting things back into place.
Worthington was nothing short of the best aerial skier in the world last year. He won the world championship.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it ain't golfing, it ain't dominoes, that's for sure. Trace Worthington taking a beater, but he's up, he'll walk
No
on.
one knows what this problem is.
Well, I've seen it happen over the years with a lot of top aerials.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it ain't golfing, it ain't dominoes, that's for sure. Trace Worthington taking a beater, but he's up, he'll walk on. Again, thank you for coming out to Breckenridge, checking out our aerial competition.
As you said, he's okay. He's up and walking away from it, but now he's got to go back and do some heavy concentration before he gets over it. If he even does jump.
Well, the word we're getting is that Worthington was now with his father, and the team trainer will not jump in this competition.
Clear the knoll, clear the knoll. This time, we'll finish up with our practice jump.
Guessing. Well, this competition continues with a bit of a dark cloud overhead, but here is certainly one of the most exciting skiers on the tour. From Austria, Christian Rejovic.
Exciting is right. He's going to do the biggest of the day. Full, double full, full. Quadruple twisting, triple somersault.
Oh my goodness, did he nail that one?
Right on his feet. This guy is having a terrific season, jumping with a ton of confidence. And he told me earlier that he loves jumps out here in Breckenridge. Obviously, that shows. Watch this jump again. First somersault, full twist as it comes off. There it is. Now pulls his arms in to accelerate the motion, gets a double twist in there. Now has to kick out, slow things back down, and put his feet underneath him. Doesn't get much better than that.
A few weeks ago here on ESPN, Riebeck won the event in Lake Placid, 121.93, a huge score for the Austrian. This is just the first round of 2 rounds of jumping in this competition, and back to the top, our first American from Missoula, Montana, Eric Burgess.
And Eric has chosen a jump with a slightly less degree of difficulty, and that is a full triple twisting, triple somersault. That was another great jump.
During his 4-year career, Burgess has already battled back from a leg injury and a lower back injury. Won an event earlier this year.
Talk about twisting mechanics. It's important the shoulders turn continuously throughout the jump so they get the twisting around the shoulders as well as the somersaulting going over the top.
Well, solid jump, solid scores, but 113.60 is some 8 points behind Riebeck here in the first round. From the nation of Belarus, this is Vasily Vorobiev.
Vasily, with his trampoline background, has got great execution on his jump, mechanics in the air. He's doing way full, which is a double twisting, triple somersault.
Very nice.
Excellent jump. Good solid landing, good mechanics in the air.
Vorobiev ranked 15th in the world, but he had a third-place bronze medal finish a few weeks ago in Lake Placid, New York.
You know, different than gymnastics where you have nothing on your feet. These guys really have to squeeze things up tight with 15 pounds of skis and boots on there. And Vasily did a great job.
He went to school at Plymouth State College.
The score 110.58. The skier from Belarus currently in third place behind Christian Riebeck and Eric
Number
Burgess.
21 for the United States.
The high-flying aerials continue right after this.
Off kicker number 5.
We're back here in Breckenridge, Colorado, where USA aerialist Trace Worthington is out of the competition. A nasty crash, but Barnesville seems to be okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a slight ankle sprain to him, and I'm sure he's going through a lot of thoughts in his mind right now. We'll be back.
Trying to carry the torch for the USA is Trace's good friend and teammate, Kip Griffin.
Kip's jump, full. Degree of difficulty, 4.05. And that, excellent landing. 90 degrees at the landing. Perfect balance and well centered over his skis. Good jump.
29-year-old was thinking of retiring a couple of years ago. Came back last season and had his first ever World Cup win.
This is one of his better jumps. There's a great look at the steering mechanics, twisting of the shoulders, turning of the skis, a little split just before he hit the ground, but overall
The former high school soccer star has a great score here in inverted aerials, 115.02, currently second place for American Kip Griffin. Back to the time we go, I really like this guy more. Canadian Nick Fontaine, real mellow approach to the kicker, but a great jump once he gets off of it.
he sure does, Tim. He did the same jump as Kip did. Full, triple twisting, somersault. Just like a bird. And nicely done. These guys are on fire today. It's going to be a tough one to be judged.
Terrific. The latest addition of the Quebec Air Force, Nicolas Fontaine, following in the footsteps of Lloyd Langlois.
At this time, it's 7th place overall.
Total concentration, good steering. That's called airplane position, where the arms are straight out to the side.
Ferrari
Break
of the
or
United
bend these
States is in
before they hit the ground.
22nd.
But overall,
With a point total of
it's strong.
70.31
Well,
at
the
the moment,
judges
and
do
we will move
not
on
like it as
to
much as the
test number
American Kip
78.
Griffin, 114.0, currently fourth place
Gerhard
for
Nelson
Nick
from Boston,
Fontaine,
Berg,
with one
Germany.
jumper remaining here in the first round of competition. Sebastian Foucra, 25 years old, from France, ranked third in the world.
He's also doing the full. This gives the judges a little bit better opportunity to really do their job because they're seeing the same jump performed by 3 different competitors, so they really can't compare things. And that's a tough one to compare today.
Not a bad jump there by of France. He has been inconsistent over the years, a 3rd place at last year's World Championships, but a 24th at the Olympics.
He's off to a good start there with a strong takeoff. Now, the only thing I see wrong with this is a slight tail cross there before he hits the landing, and that could cost him in the forward portion of the score.
We have one more contestant.
The judges like it. 118.26 for Faux so the Frenchman moves into 2nd place. Christian Rievek of Austria continues to lead. We still have another round of jumping ahead. How about Kip Griffin of the USA 3rd place, and Eric Burgess very much within striking distance, but can anyone stop Rievek?
One advantage Rievek has, Tim, is he has done his most difficult jump. He's done it well, so he has the opportunity then to size down a little bit to a less difficult jump. I think that gives the confidence.
Now, earlier here on the mountain at Breckenridge, it was a World Cup ballet competition. Oh, I'm sorry, make that the acro ski, brand new name this year.
Yeah, it's something they've been working on for a while. They really feel that it'll open up the dynamics of the sport. Let the spectators in particular feel like they're really watching something that's powerful, full of a lot of tricks, a lot of action, which it is, as you can see right here.
And from Russia, the women's winner is young Natalia Rozomovskaya. First ever World Cup victory. But it was an old, wily veteran capturing the men's acro ski, Rune Christensen of Norway.
And Rune, in my mind, really brings out the acro in the sport. Truly dynamic, powerful. That was a 2.5 revolution on an inside axle.
Acro is the one freestyle discipline to have been left off of the Olympics to date, and some say the future of this sport is in creative routines, such as American Jason Bodner's Wizard of Oz Scarecrow.
Well, I believe in having a theme for a run to draw the audience into it more, something they can relate to, something they might have seen before. And I think this will push the boundaries of acro skiing and bring it to the 2002 Games with success.
And Jason Bodner's 5th place finish here in Breckenridge led 4 Americans who all finished in the top 8. That's the story with the acro, and the story continues with the men's aerials when we return on ESPN right after this.
We have one more contestant in this round, and then we're going to get to the final.
Tim Singer and Park Smalley back here in Breckenridge, Colorado. The 2nd round of the men's aerial competition, and first up here is the 1st round leader, Christian Rievek. He leads ahead of Sebastian Faux, American Kip Griffin's 3rd.
This is a little bit easier jump for Christian. It's a full, distinct from the somersaults. A little bit of trouble in the exit portion of that jump, Tim. In other words, on the landing, how he skied into the finish area. It probably wasn't his best execution in the air either.
He had a score of 121 during the 1st round jump. The all-time record for 2 rounds is about 250.
Look at the takeoff, though. He has such great lift, which gets him off to a good start. But you can see right there the break and form, or what they call a puck position. That's where the knees slightly come in to help speed up rotation, gets them safely on the ground, but doesn't do a lot for their form scores.
You'll be seeing their 2nd round score, 101.85, and the combined score. There you have it, a 223.78. Rievek now has to wait for the rest of the contenders to come come down. First of them, Eric Burgess of the USA, 6th place after the first jump.
And Eric is going to go for the big jump, the most difficult, full. Higher degree of difficulty, but also more things can go wrong. Trouble on the landing once again. Now here's what happens. You get up there, you get the jump done. A lot of times there's so much force coming out of that jump. When they come through and pick up the landing visually, the rotation power has a tendency to pull them to the backside. Let's take a look here. There's the first full twist. Pull it in, accelerate for a nice double full. As he kicks out right now, sees the landing, you can see the legs coming on through, hands above the head, and unfortunately that'll knock him out of the competition, at least the top 3 spots.
It amazes me what they do in the air, though, Mark. You see the score, 2:10.61. That puts Burgess behind Christian Riavec. Next competitor, 7th place after the first round, Vasily Vorobyov of Belarus.
And Vasily's going to do his full, triple twisting triple. It's a good one. It's going to be tough to beat. And I tell you right there, Tim, that's about a picture-perfect jump. Mechanics, landing, takeoff, all the parts are there.
Vasily Vorobyov trying to give Belarus its first ever World Cup skiing medal.
Oh, terrific. Look at the legs straight all the way through. Skis just about parallel. Now, you see a lot of them do that spread towards the end. What that does sometimes is slow things down just a little bit.
Great score for Vorobyov, 114.41 here in the second round, so he's 224.99. Puts him in the lead ahead of Christian Riavec. Eric Burgess is currently in third. We have another
coming up, kicker number 6.
World Cup Skiing, the Freestyle Classic at Breckenridge, has been brought to you by the Spree prepaid calling card from Sprint, available at participating retail outlets nationwide. Well, here on ESPN in Breckenridge, we have boiled down to the final few jumpers in the men's aerial competition. Kip Griffin of New Hampshire was in 3rd place after the first round.
You see the wind kicking up there in the background, Tim. That affects the jumpers quite a bit. You've got to be ready to go, put things in place. He's going for the big one. He's going for the quad twisting triple somersault. Once again, wobble on the landing. It's an unfortunate situation. They get all the tricks done there, and the landing can affect the score so much by not doing it well. Kip has really just started doing this jump, Tim, so I think he's pretty excited about getting the job done. But here's the key thing is, over the top like this, you get the first full twist done, they actually lose sight of landing there for a second. Back over the top, try to pick it up quickly, and you can see right there, unfortunately just pulled it back.
Florida is at 223.78. David Pilgrimer is in 3rd. And Eric Burgess at the moment for the United States is holding down 4th position.
Right now is good enough for 3rd place, so a possible medal for the Americans here in Breckenridge with just 2 jumpers remaining. Here's Nicholas Fontaine from Magog, Quebec.
Nicholas also doing the quadruple twisting somersault. 4.45. Absolutely amazing. It just amazes me what these guys are doing in the air right now, but every one of them today are having a little bit of trouble. I gotta believe the wind's playing some part in there, Tim.
We now have the marks for Lloyd Lanois. You know what else, Bill?
Fontaine was in 5th place after the first jump, 1992 Olympic silver medalist.
At 210.10. Lanois in 6th place.
This is what's so amazing right there. If they pull those arms and they speed up to the point that it's just extremely fast out there, it's a very blind situation, kind of a scary thought for you and I, but these guys know exactly when to kick out.
Alexis Bloch of France, number 84.
Do it in a cinch. Nicholas Fontaine with a great score, 218.13. He moves ahead of American Kim Griffin into third place right now with just one jumper remaining. In second place after the first round, Sebastian Foucra of France looking for his 5th career victory.
Sebastian also, quadruple twisting, triple somersault. Lots of action up there, rotation.
Oh, has trouble with the landing.
And he is up, and ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause.
Something like that, sometimes you have a tendency to
Bonjour, Sebastian.
way back in the takeoff. Take another look here. He gets it a little strong, what we call juicing it, and then when he pulls his arm in to speed up, it not only speeds up the twist, but it speeds up the rotation. And right there, as the skis start pulling apart, you can see he was going to go on by. Tough break.
Well, the score will really not matter much here for Sebastian Foucra, who of course is okay down at the bottom, 70.97, 189.23. That moves him well back in the pack, but the big score here at Breckenridge, for the first time ever, a skier
Go on like that. Go on like this.
Get Fontaine, Canada. Get Pickett from the United States in fourth. David Belgium, that's like this, got Canada. Aaron Pickett in sixth for the United States. Morgan Ross is seventh for Canada. And Jonny of the United States in eighth.